Tea Party's about is trying to bring these things to light. It's about citizen education. It's about citizen involvement. And I want to talk to you now about really, something I'm just very, very proud of. And this is the Ohio Citizens PAC. I've talked to you, if you listen to the show on a regular basis, that the Tea Party movement has really come to understand that the two political parties, and they're not political parties at all, they're election machines. If they were parties, they would have platforms and they would enforce those platforms. And as you know, and they would have policies. As you know, the Ohio Republican Party absolutely has no platform. The Democrats don't follow their platform. No one holds anyone accountable to what, quote unquote, the party is supposed to believe. So the problem is that, why are we getting the governance we don't like? And it's because we're always forced to vote for people that we didn't put up, that we didn't elect. We elected them because they were the only two people that you could vote for. But that's why 90 million people didn't vote in the last presidential election. 90 million. Almost a third of the whole adult population didn't vote. And so what we're doing is we've put candidates up for election in the Republican and Democratic primaries this year. And if you go to ohiocitizenspac.org, Ohio Citizens with an S, plural, ohiocitizenspac.org, you will be able to download a PDF of all the candidates throughout the state of Ohio that are just citizen representatives. These are people that the party didn't pick. These are people like you and me. These are people who care about their country. And they started out by doing what we asked them to do, which was just put your name on the ballot. Put your name on the ballot so that we would have a choice between the establishment candidate who's getting all kinds of money from special interests who want to buy the election for them, so then they will have to vote for their interests, and citizen representatives who put their name on the ballot for you and me, who will owe nothing to any special interest, but only to you and I, to your fellow citizens. And they've put their name on the ballot to give us that choice. And when they get elected, they're going to represent you and me. And that's how we restore representative governance, right? If you've heard me on the show talk about that book, White Collar Government, which came out and talked about how no one is elected, even at the county level. Only 10% of them have ever worked a blue-collar job. At the state level, only 5%. At the federal level, only 2%. These are elitists. These are people who don't live in our world. And we're never going to get the kind of governance that takes care of people like us until we elect people like us, right? So you need to go to ohiocitizenspac.org, ohiocitizenspac.org, and you need to download the list of candidates and look for the candidates in your area. We have Senate candidates, Ohio Senate candidates. We have state House candidates. We have state Central Committee candidates. And boy, the establishment is really worried about these state Central Committee candidates. And most of you don't even know that you vote for state Central Committee. Most of us don't even know what the state Central Committee is. We thought it was something out of the Soviet Union, the Central Committee, comrade. But the state Central Committee are people who are on both the Democratic and on the Republican Central Committee, and they're supposed to represent your views within the party. The problem is that both parties try to keep people off of that and only have their hand-picked people on. Matter of fact, they actually pay people to be on that committee and vote the way that they're told to vote. Not the way that you and I would want them to vote, the way they're told to vote. So we've got about 40 people running for state Central Committee out of the 66 seats for the Republican Party, and we need to elect those people. But also I need you to help me at Ohio Citizens PAC by helping us raise money so we can do polling for these candidates, and we can provide them with some robocalls. Not the kind of big money that the two parties put out, but I'm talking about enough money just to be able to run a campaign. We're going to do this with sweat equity. You've heard us talk about this on the show, that if we as citizens are going to beat big money, we're not going to beat it with big money, because if you beat it with big money, guess what? You're selling your vote just like they're selling their vote. The way we need to restore government of the people, by the people, and for the people is for the people to invest their sweat equity into electing people who will represent them. So sweat equity, if those of you who don't know what that means in business, if you want to start a business and you have the idea and the energy, but you don't have money, you can get investors to invest, and they'll put up money, but you'll do the hard work to build that business, and that's called sweat equity. And when you invest your sweat equity, you'll be equal owners with those people who invest money. Well, that's what we need to become, equal owners. If you want government that represents you, if you want government of the people, by the people, for the people, well, then you got to work to get it. And you're going to do that by going to Ohio Citizens PAC And you're going to go to that website. You're going to look for those candidates, and you're not only going to vote for them, but you're going to call them up. We got their phone numbers. We got links to them there. And you're going to volunteer to work for them, and you're going to tell your friends about them. And most importantly, I'd really appreciate it if you could make some donations to the Ohio Citizens PAC. And the reason we're doing this is because of the way the laws changed. I've talked to you on the show about how they've passed all these laws that keep us from expressing our political views. And so the only way we can help our candidates is to have a PAC, a political action committee. And most of the liberty groups in the state don't have one. And so the Ohio Citizens PAC is being used as kind of a catch-all to help candidates all over the state candidates only, not federal, all over the state, by collecting our money all in one place. So that's why the Ohio Citizens PAC exists. I don't think it should exist. I think you should be able to give the candidate you want. I think you should be able to express your own political views, but we can't. So they're making these rules to stop us, but we're not going to let it stop us. We're going to overcome any obstacle they put in our place, in our way, and we're going to elect people who represent us. And when we do, this world is going to change, and America is going to get back to being America, and we're going to get the government out of your way and out of your life and set you free to be prosperous and successful and to see a brighter future, because you're going to determine your future, not some bureaucrat in Washington. So that's my message for today. I want you to be sure to go to ohiocitizenspac.org and look at the candidates and then get behind them, and if possible, either give them some money or give it to the Ohio Citizens PAC. I did forget to mention that. You can give money to these candidates directly. Now they're on the ballot. They have campaign committees. You can donate to them. And we talked last year about this thing in the state of Ohio where if you give up to $50 for a person or $100 for a couple, you can actually write that off your state income taxes. So why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you give $50 or $100 to a candidate who's going to represent your views and stop the programs that we think are wasteful and waste our money instead of giving it to the government and let them spend it on these programs that we don't want anyway? If you give them $50 to $100, you can write that off on your 2014 taxes. So it's like free gift. Support the candidates. They're out there doing this for you. They're not doing it for them. None of these people are looking for a career as a politician. Matter of fact, that's the last thing they want. They just want to serve their country and represent the people who are in their district. And I think that should be music to your ears. That's who you should support. So please go to ohiocitizenspac.org and take care of them. As always, I talk about if you are interested in the Tea Party, you want to get involved. And again, what you're hearing on this show is the truth. You're hearing things in this show you don't hear anywhere else, because the Tea Party is really pretty much the only place in this country where you can get the truth today. It really is. Whether you're talking about Benghazi, you're talking about Fast and Furious, you're talking about the IRS, you're talking about the NSA, you're talking about Obamacare. We've been right about all of that. We've been vilified. They've been, they've challenged us. They've threatened us. How dare you, talk about these things? But what have we been wrong about? Are we wrong about the debt? Are we wrong about the spending? Are we wrong about the intrusion of government in our lives? Was Glenn Newman lying to you about what they're doing to his insurance and to his property? We're telling you the truth. The Tea Party represents the truth. And that's why you come and listen to this show, and that's why you got to go to your local Tea Party meetings. If you go to OhioLibertyCoalition.org, OhioLibertyCoalition.org, there's a map of Ohio. You can click on that map, and you can find the Tea Party or Liberty group in your area. And they're not all Tea Parties. Some of them are 9/12 groups, which are more values-based. And we're going to start to put some other links on there for some of the groups that are more social-based. But the bottom line is, what we've come to learn, what's the message of our time, is this is the second American Revolution. You, me, we the people need to rise up and get rid of this government oppression and protect and defend our liberty and freedom. That's what this is all about today. A new awakening of American citizens where we understand that if we want good governance, we have to be the government. That's my message for today. I appreciate you joining us. We'll talk to you again next week. And, we'll be on Tea Party Talk with TomZ.com all week long. You can get the archives anytime you want. Thanks for joining me.